Welcome in, everyone. I'm FloHockey's Devin Horan. The 2026 NHL draft is right around the corner. We've been following many of the top prospects eligible to be picked all season. We know what they're like on the ice, but what are they really like? FloHockey takes you on a meet and greet with 10 of the very best prospects out of the CHL who will hear their names called this June. We're going to kick things off with the player that many believe will be the first defenseman off the board. Sioux Greyhounds and U.S. National Junior Team blue liner Chase Reid.
Yeah, so starting off the year in Waterloo in the USHL and not playing at my best in training camp, and then eventually going out there and getting scratched the first 8 games of the season was hard and very defeating, and then getting sent down to the North American League was not where I wanted to be in my career, and everyone knew that. Everyone knew I was going to put in the work to get to where I wanted to be. Once the rule got changed, being able to come to the CHL and excel in the best development league in the world that moves on the most players was pretty much a no-brainer at that point when we got the call from the Sioux, and then everything just took off from there with the coaches and my teammates. So I'd say definitely cleaning up every part of my game, getting the game touches and things like that, cleaning up the defensive side of my game and excelling in the offensive part, making sure when I have the puck on my stick I am making the right play, and especially playing against older guys in the North American League, it definitely forces you to make plays faster and under stress, and I feel like once I came to the O, it opened things up for me and became a lot easier to play with knowing how hard it was in those moments in the null. So I'd say definitely the null was a very good spot for me at the time to develop and excel as a player. So I mean, I love playing that much. I feel like, especially going and not playing those first 8 games in Waterloo, I take advantage of playing. It's a lot of fun for me. It gets a little hard as the game, like if you have 3 games in 3 days on a weekend, it's a little hard, but I mean, I'd rather play than not play, so I take advantage of it. Playing for him, for my little brother, and making sure that he knows that I'm always there for him and that he knows what it takes to make it to the next level. And then obviously I play for my papa every night, so I write his name on my stick and making sure that he knows that I'm working as hard as I can to get to where he wants me to be. So.
Up next, we take a look at a center that has been one of the fastest rising prospects on draft lists. After a spectacular postseason with the Brantford Bulldogs, the scouts just can't stop talking about Caleb Malhotra.
Trying to stay involved all the time in practice, it's not as much as thinking as the big picture of the draft. I'm just thinking every day I'm going to work with my line mates, working on our craft, just trying to make sure I'm not getting too ahead of myself in the big picture. The team obviously is seeing how they were going to be good, but even before that, talking to the Hymans, Spence, and Jay, they've been really great for me this year, and them being really honest with me about how the year's going to look and what kind of team we're going to have is a huge reason why I come in here. The opportunity to play in the OHL is I can't pass that up. I remember when my dad was playing for the Canucks, after games I'd be in the dressing room. He'd bring us in after a lot of the kids would play mini sticks and stuff, and I would just be absolutely obsessed with just scoring on. Luongo would get down and play in the mini stick. Now I'd try to score on him, and I mean, being absolutely obsessed with all their gear and stuff and everything about the game. And the Canucks were my favorite team growing up, and seeing that live in person it really helped me fall in love with the game.
Another top performer in this postseason was highly rated defenseman Daxon Rudolph of the Prince Albert Raiders in the WHL. Although the Raiders fell short of the title, Rudolph shined brightly this year with 105 points between the regular season and playoffs.
The U15 prep season at NAX, where we won it all. During that year, I kind of realized that this is my thing. I was born to do this and play hockey, and then followed that. I was drafted first overall, so that's kind of a big confidence boost, and just a moment where I kind of realized that I was made for this, and this is something I'm very passionate about and want to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, guys I kind of see myself in the NHL is like Charlie McAvoy, Drew Doughty, Brock Faber as well. Bigger guys who are mobile, not necessarily like elusive like Hudson or Hughes, but can get up and down the ice really well and play big minutes and have a skill set to create offense. So I've always been a D-man my whole life, but Sidney Crosby's just someone I've always looked up to. The role model he is for everyone, his leadership skills, and just the way he carries himself on and off the ice is something I look up to and kind of try and want to be like. And he's accomplished so much in his career at the international level or in the NHL. So someone I've always looked up to and will continue to. definitely very important as a D-man. I think things to be complete, like you got to be able to defend and move pucks up. You don't kind of want to be that guy who's just making your forward stand there and while you skate through everyone. And so you want to be that, and also adding offense. I mean, that's a bonus as well. Yeah, area of my game that I'm trying to work on is my first 3 strides, overall quickness. As you move on to the next level, obviously guys are a lot faster, so it's something I want to work on so I can defend a little bit quicker, and yeah.
NHL teams are still chasing size at the draft, and few forwards can offer what Ethan Belchetz brings to the table. This 6'5" power winger missed the end of the season due to injury, which has impacted his stock. But he might be one of the most unique prospects in this draft.
You know, I got all the tools to do it. I think every single team needs a power forward who can bring the energy with a big hit or put the puck in the back of the net or make a stop on the defensive side of it. So yeah, you know, I kind of just tuning that stuff out, not thinking too much about the draft. And it's not really about the number, it's more about the team and the situation you go to. The favorite thing about the way I play, I think, is the way that every single time I step onto the ice, there's something to notice, whether it's a big hit, a block shot, a good offensive play, good defensive play. One thing for me as a goal of mine is every single time you step on for a shift, there's something that you come off with like that was a good play. This year I've been lucky enough to play with Jack Nesbitt and Liam Greentree, and they're unbelievable hockey players, but one thing people may not know is they're even better people. Yeah, just kind of learning from those guys. You know, they've gone through the ringer already, and it's kind of my turn to do that now, and just kind of picking their brains and learning from what they thought was what's important. Being a bigger player, you know, you always have that a one-up on everyone else, but it's not going to take you all the way. And no matter where I'm going, I'm always trying to get better. And every single skill of mine still needs to have improvement if I want to live out my dream. And I work with Scott McFadden to kind of work with my mental game. And me and him have kind of come up with a way to kind of check in from being kind of the nice guy off the ice to, I'd say, aggressive and competitive player on the ice. And I never come with any type of intention to hurt anybody. I just like to play with aggression and compete, and I always like to help my team out, you know, always have my teammates back. But one thing my dad always told me ever since I was a young age is be a mean hockey player, but a nice person. So kind of live by that.
Our next prospect comes all the way from Czechia, but made a big splash in the OHL when he joined the Peterborough Petes. We're talking about Adam Novotny, a strong two-way winger who scored 34 goals this season.
The thing I like most about my game is probably, you know, protecting the puck on the boards, and I think I have pretty good feet, so I can go around the defenses one-on-one. So I just love one-on-one battles, and yeah, I think that's my strength. I think I need to improve, maybe just using my body more in the way just taking the puck from opponents, because I think my size is pretty good, and I think I maybe need to use it more. We have one-on-one with coaches, so yeah, they help me a lot to kind of show me what to do better, and so yeah, that's great. Last year I just played pro in Czech, and I just decided I need to play more, you know, have more ice time and more opportunities to score goals, and power play ice time, overtime ice time, and also all eyes on you are here. So yeah, that's also a great thing. You know, everyone's watching you here. You get to know a lot of people. When you play pro, it's more of a kind of system. You know, you just don't want to make any like big mistakes, or like you're just kind of scared to play with the puck. I would say for me, because I was younger. Also, the size of the rink is just so much bigger there. So I just did something in Europe, and then you came here, just so small. And also you're playing against 30 plus, you know, years old, so it's tough to play against them. A couple of them played in the NHL in the past. I think for me, at my age, it's just way better to play with the guys same age as me. It's also kind of the North American style, so it's good to adjust to it and know how to play at this rink. It was kind of tough at the start, you know, moving from family to different country, you know, all the different culture here and everything, but it takes some time to adjust. But like now, I'm just really enjoying it. I love Peterborough, I love this league, and I think it's the best decision I made to go here and be here before the draft year. So yeah, it's awesome.
Do you like a little flash and dash with your defenseman? Well, you won't have to look much further than the electric Xavier Villeneuve. This former QMJHL rookie and Defenseman of the Year is all gas and no brakes.
My favorite thing on the ice is making a difference, really, with the puck. Anytime is a great opportunity to make a play and be a game changer. I think I focused a lot on playing against bigger bodies. Like during practice, we got big guys. I really want to develop that aspect where I can play against 6'5" player, and then because I know at the next level it's going to be huge. So during practice, I do moves sometimes that you'll tell yourself like, oh, he doesn't have to do that, but then I just visualize myself like, oh, maybe he's having a stick there, so I got to go through my legs, and then on the ice, it just comes naturally. It's been 2 years, like they've been telling us 25, 26 is the year we want to win that year. So to finally be there, and we added like many great players too to our other players that were already great. So it's amazing to live it, and we're having ups and downs, but I think at the end of the year, like we'll find a way to put everything together and like be the team we have to be.
No one had more points in the OHL this season than Nikita Klepov of the Saginaw Spirit. This Russian-American dual citizen has had an incredible year, including helping Team USA win the Holenka Gretzky Cup for the first time since 2003.
Yeah, I was born in the US, then I moved back to Russia, and I played my whole life in Russia. So then when I turned 15, I moved here to play hockey. It's a little bit different than the US hockey. Just different ways to play a game, and I feel like we play a little bit less games in Russia than here. Here's the schedule is a little bit more tight, and it's not that many practices here. It's my first year in the OHL, and it's a little bit different than what I played last year. The USHL is say a little bit more physical and like older league. Here's more skill, I'd say, and it's a little bit more different. Yeah, just getting a bigger role in this team this year. And obviously my teammates are helping me a lot, so I think those are the things that makes me better this year, I feel like. It's kind of hard transition from the U16 level to junior hockey. You just got to start playing both ends of the puck, and that's a kind of like struggle for me the first couple, I'd say like first part of the year, but then I think I got better. Just after the impro draft, when they drafted me, we just talked about it, and I understood right away that's a great spot to be at, and it's just coaching staff and the whole staff that works there is just the best guys in the league, and they know what they're doing with their players, and just a great team to develop.
Centers with size are hard to come by in this draft, which makes Maddox Dagenais an attractive option for NHL teams. This 6'4" pivot was a 30-goal scorer in the QMJHL this season with the Quebec Remparts.
Yeah, for sure, man. Draft season, it's really important. I think you've been working your young days for this moment. I think for sure you got it back in your mind, but I think you just got to compete every game, every shift, and show what you got. I think when I compete, I think that's what brings my game to the top level. I think when I compete, everything comes. I think I've been focusing on my D zone. At the next level, you need to be good at every zone. I think it's really important, and I think I'm just asking questions to my coach to really help me with that. I wanted to prepare myself to just compete every shift. I think the scout will look in every shift at yourself, and like my dad give me advice about that, some NHL player. I try to add physicality to my game. I think at my size it's really important. I think just puck protection too. I think I just try to show what I got in me, and it helped me coming here. To be Rempart, it's a lot. I think just being drafted there, it's unbelievable. I think just come every day in that big rink, practice there, eat there, go school. I think with the group we got, it's unbelievable. It's the most fun thing of my life. I think every day we're just coming there and having fun.
In today's NHL, you need your defenseman to move the puck and play smart. Those are two of the hallmarks of Ryan Lin's game. The Vancouver Giants defenseman excels on both offense and defense and brings some of the draft's best hockey sense to the table.
Like growing up, obviously I loved hockey, and it was my thing, and I kind of just had a knack for it. So playing was so easy for me, and it was easy to fall in love with the game. And I had great coaches growing up, great parents too. They didn't bombard me with stuff, and they just said, hey, like have fun, have a good game. But they didn't care how well I played. So I think it's credit to them. They didn't force me to love it. I just loved it. And I think when I got to Vancouver, when I was drafted there when I was 15, and came up for that preseason and saw what those guys were doing there, and 19, 20-year-olds, and how they were preparing for the NHL. And I think that was the kind of the click moment where I was like, wow, like I want to do this for the rest of my life and do it as a career. So if there was one moment, I'd say that. But all throughout, I mean, I've just I've just loved it. So yeah, for me this summer I was working a lot on just attacking. I think you know, maybe my game is too passive, and you know, I don't be aggressive in the places that I need to. So I think I worked on that a lot this year, and you know, I'm starting to create a lot more scoring chances for myself and my teammates as well. But I think just attacking and having that attack mindset is going to be huge for me.
The game may move fast, but sometimes a little patience goes a long way. Egor Shilov showed off his precision and poise with the puck on his way to 82 points and the QMJHL's Offensive Rookie of the Year award.
Last year was hard because I started season in U16 team. It's much different hockey. And yeah, when I come in US team, USHL team, I had one Ukrainian guy, one Russian guy. So they helped me a lot with language, with coaches, translate me almost everything, every meeting and stuff like this. I think it's good experience when you go out from your comfortable zone, and now I'm in one more new team. And yeah, I try to don't focus it on the draft, just play hockey, have fun, you know, meet some new people, new guys. We have a lot of good guys in the team, so I'm working on in the season and my body. It's most important, I think, because you need it to play in NHL, and it's my first goal. So yeah, I'm only 17 years old, so I have time and try to be best. Yeah, I always try to be patient, because if you just do something right away, it's almost always not right play, because you do this because you panic or something like this, and I think it's not what you need to do on the ice. You need to be patient, and if you have puck, try to hold it. Don't just run puck away, stuff like this. So just hold it and give my teammates or me good option to be dangerous.
Now you've got a look at some of the top players who will hear their names called at the NHL Draft in June. Make sure to stay tuned to FloHockey for lots more NHL Draft coverage as we get you set for Buffalo.